Hello everybody, this is Blade Cross EXE, and welcome back to Fate Grand Order's Babylonia boss fights. Okay, we are on chapter 15, or section 15, Decisive Battle. As far as I recall, I'm only going to be doing arrows 1, 5, and 6 out of this whole big long chain here. I know it's kind of scattered with stuff missing in the middle, but I'll fill you in if we actually miss anything important. Take Aussie Man with me. Hey Meteor, ain't used you in a while. Back to Uruk. We've arrived at Uruk, Senpai. Good work on your non-stop trek back from Kutha right after emerging from the Underworld. Yeah, seriously. Before I was summoned as a servant, I never thought I'd be forced to walk this much. Had I known, I would have brought a carriage with me. My boat only has room for one. Sorry. Well, I would have been fine with having just Gabriel on board, but no way, not without Mash, he says. If that's the case, then should I call for my winged serpents? I'd have to start getting them accustomed to humans, though. A winged serpent gondola. Oh. Hey, that's new. Sounds fun. Oh? Hey, Anna. Welcome back, Gabriel. Merlin, you're still alive, too. That's good. Sorry to leave you behind, Anna. No, I'm the one who is sorry for not being helpful when I was needed. Shame on me. Siduri informed me of the situation. I guess you managed to seize control over the second goddess. We have returned, Anna. Also, your hood is down. Are you okay? I know you've had it up all this time. Yes. As people of Uruk take such good care of us, I didn't think it'd be a good idea to keep concealing my face. And I was told that it'd be better to show my face, so I took it off. Nice to see you. Yes, I look forward to working with you again. Now, excuse me, I was asked to herd some bulls at the farm, so I'll be going. King Gilgamesh is waiting for you at the Ziggurat. I'll see you again at the Chaldean Embassy. Anna basically flew over to the farm. She's very happy. Yeah, something really good for Anna must have happened. I don't know the circumstances, but I'm glad to see her like that. Yeah, she didn't threaten to kill Merlin. I was the one who brought her here to Uruk. It would be great if it leads to something better. It's bustling. Streets are full of people. Everyone's doing their best, and still smiling. It's totally different from the last time I was here. Yes, I didn't know Uruk was such a charming city. Today they seem even livelier than usual. Hey, what's that giant seal? Ha! What is that? Celebrating the king's third return from the Underworld, it says? Look, free jerky. Hang on, what are all those ugly clay things? The king battles a fairy in the Underworld. The king falls off a cliff in the Underworld, and the king strikes a proud, triumphant pose in the Underworld. These are too funny. And this clay companion of his is... Yep, it's you, Gabriel. No doubt about it. I mean, it has a really cute face. It looks like King Gilgamesh is all prepared, too. Let's hurry over to the Ziggurat. We have 2 more days, including today, before Gorgon's attack. We don't have much time left. Ah, the Chaldeans have returned. Let's have our strategy meeting for the Gorgon attack. Siduri! You have all done splendid work on your last mission. Given the way the king is, I shall convey our gratitude on his behalf. We have prepared a small celebration at the embassy, so once the meeting is over, let us head that way. What? I've heard nothing about this. So this is our battle plan. Let's see. My name is not on this. You careless fools. Surely you forgot to write it down. My king, you cannot go. Your schedule after this meeting is full. Now, everyone, let's get up to speed on the current situation. Currently, all remaining forces have gathered at Uruk's northern wall to prepare for the imminent invasion of Gorgon's main army. The demonic beasts have gathered in the cedar forest. They number roughly 100,000. That's over 10 times the size of our force. The northern wall has been fortified repeatedly, but once they invade, it won't last more than half a day. On top of that, if Gorgon herself appears, the northern wall will most certainly collapse under her attack. With no wall, the soldiers will find it hard to retreat, and will likely be swallowed up by the waves of demonic beasts. So Gorgon has bred that many demonic beasts, huh? She must have concentrated on producing enough for a sure win. For a goddess of vengeance, her tactics are oddly human. Yes, she knows relying on sheer numbers is the best way to win. That's right. Humanity cannot win if our forces are overwhelmed in terms of quality and quantity. In the face of such a massive attack, we won't be able to defend. That means the only thing we can do is attack their base. We of Uruk will buy you some time, half a day, at the northern wall. While we do that, you head to Gorgon's base, the Blood Temple, also called Blood Fort. It lies in the underground lake deep within the cedar forest. It's the same as Quetzalcoatl's Sun Temple. If we can stop the temple from functioning, Gorgon will lose much of her authority. That should give us the chance we need to defeat Gorgon, but do we really expect everything to go as planned? First of all, how are you going to destroy the Blood Fort? Humans can't even get through its entrance, you know? I flew around that area a few times to check things out. That thing is more like a fortified mountain than a temple. And in that mountain is a cave where she made her nest. It's like she's an ant. Checking the entrance to that cave is a bounded field, so normally you need to organize some sort of siege, right? That's where the Axe of Marduk comes in. It should be able to destroy the Blood Fort and carve a path through the inside. This morning, a mysterious servant calling themselves a Jaguar parcel service delivered the axe to us. Per the king's order, we sent it directly to the northern wall. The servant left a message for Lady Quetzalcoatl, too. That last job burned me out. I am positive this is positively the worst. You can totally ignore that, yes. Please make them work even harder, yes. Still, there's a slight problem. That axe is heavy, too heavy to carry easily. Even if the winged serpents reach the northern wall, will they be able to fly to the cedar forest in half a day? Besides, the demonic beast will most likely shoot them down midway. Then we should throw it. You can do that much, Sun Goddess, can't you? That would be a bit, It's 30 kilometers from the north wall to the temple. Well, if it's just throwing that axe, I can do it, yes. You can do it? Still, it's no use. I can't just attack that place. The Alliance rules are still in effect. The members are forbidden from attacking each other, yes. Any goddess who breaks the pact, like an act of violence, will be completely annihilated, yes. How petty. Just say the pact is absolute, yes, but I don't care, no. I'll break it and die. What, are you not man enough to do that? Gilgamesh getting savage over here. I'm not, no, I'm a goddess after all. Yes, you're the petty one, king. Oh. To begin with, you don't have enough gold to call yourself a king, no. Only one golden army? That's a little cheap, yes. How dare you bring that up? Hardly surprising, though, considering you're the king of the city of gold. Anyway, I just haven't shown my full strength yet, that's all. Oh, I forgot, he still hasn't busted Ea out. My true guys will blow you out of this world. Figuratively, I mean, not from surprise. Not like the design of the sarcophagus of Palenque. And here we go, the back and forth insults again. Gilgamesh is like... He's a scary king, but he seems to love arguing with insults. That may be the biggest difference between him and King Ozymandias. Yes, the latter is a god king, and he rules as such. But there's nothing divine about the way King Gilgamesh acts. They're both marvelous kings, but they're both intense. It must be hard to be around either of them. Anyway, enough talk of gold, both of you. The real question here, which none of you bothered to ask. How do we get the axe of Marduk to the temple? And the answer is, I'll take care of it. You will? Are you going to carry the axe with magecraft? No, that's impossible. It's a divine weapon. It repels human magecraft. I'd barely be able to do anything with it. Maybe levitate it a little bit and just drop it, but that's about it. Only skilled transporters like winged serpents and a goddess like yourself will be able to carry it. So how about a plan like this? First, Gabriel and I sneak into the cedar forest and head to the temple. Once we're close enough to the temple, I'll give you the signal and you just throw the axe to me. I'll take care of the rest somehow, probably. Okay, so let me just take a bit of this red cloth from my staff and there, wrap it around the axe. The cloth and my staff are one and the same. Even if your aim is a bit off, the axe should reach me. That will work, yes. Are you okay with that, King? I hate to rely on Merlin, but that is a good middle ground. Any objections, Gabriel? Not really. I can't see any other way out of this. Right then, let's go through this one last time for you fools. We have 2 days left until the deadline Gorgon set. We'll never win, though, if we just sit around and wait for her big invasion. Therefore, we will move out tomorrow, right at dawn. Chaldea's heroes, led by Gabriel, will enter the cedar forest, plunging into enemy territory. At the same time, we'll begin our diversion at the demonic front. We'll have squads at the northern wall to lure the demonic beasts away. That will allow Gabriel and company to make their way through the cedar forest to the entrance to the Blood Fort. At Merlin's signal, Quetzalcoatl will throw the axe of Marduk to him. Merlin will then use the axe to smash the temple open. From what follows should be obvious. Gabriel heads deep into the shrine as quickly as possible, faces the goddess Gorgon, and wins. I shall then call this operation... I shall call it Operation Marduk Blitz. Keep in mind, the fate of the northern wall rests on this battle. Oh, okay. Just going right into battle then. Arms. Okay. Alright, Aussie man, do your thing. KO. Really wish I had Aussie man. Don't know when his next rate up is, but I really like the way he does things. He's like, here, I'm gonna drop a pyramid on you. Archer Arturia gonna get that Noble Phantasm charge. There we go. Noble Phantasm for everybody. Gilgamesh. I guess you wanted a warm-up round after coming back from the Land of the Dead. So, Aussie Man and Gilgamesh getting to square off. See how this goes after Sable takes out the hands. Okay, the hands survive, apparently. Here, have a pyramid. He survived. I shoot you in the face. Didn't survive that, though. I mean, the rest is friggin' cakewalk. There we go. Wow, that's a lot of EXP cards. That's 40. Yeah, 5 times 8, 40. Sweet. Wow, all this for us? Indeed it is. It's my way of being considerate. That's actually really smart, giving you a big EXP dump right before a major battle. Your work in the Underworld was quite something. If I die again, I know who to call. The only thing left to do is return to the Chaldean Embassy, get things ready, and head over to the Northern Wall. Are you staying here, King Gilgamesh? It will be a decisive battle for humanity. Of course, I can give the orders from here. If, and I do only mean if, you fail to accomplish this task, the next battle will be here in Uruk. If Uruk falls, Mesopotamia will meet its end. What kind of king would I be if I wasn't here for it? I see. You really are going to be the last line of defense. I always knew Uruk was humanity's oldest fortress city, but now I see that it came to be that way. its roots, its origin. However, Kingu is on Gorgon's side. He is the complicating factor for the singularity, which means that he could be a tougher opponent than Gorgon. I think you're the only one who could stop that imposter, but even so, you won't come to the northern wall? It's so tedious. If I'm going to die in battle, it'll be at this Ziggurat. I'll entrust Quetzalcoatl with intercepting Kingu. He is not one of the three goddesses. The pact doesn't apply to him. Isn't that right, Quetzalcoatl? See, sure thing. In any case, I can't accompany you to the Blood Fort. I'll handle Kingu at the northern wall. I see. If you're okay with that, then that's it. Then, is this farewell, Gilgamesh? By defeating Gorgon, the crisis will be averted for now. The King of Ages' grill will be retrieved, and this era will not collapse. And the job you gave us ends there, right? Indeed. Impressive you held out for this long. Be well till the world's end, Mage of Flowers. You too. If your legend is to remain, I'll see you again in the distant future. But not in my Chaldea, because I still haven't been able to summon Gilgamesh. Yay, party time! Such a huge spread, thanks to Siduri. This is quite a little party. Oh, what a joyous occasion. Our once quiet lounge is now overflowing with people. I guess this is the result of helping out around the city. Food, flowers, booze, they're all gifts from the city, Uruk's civilians. I'm sure this crowd is making Anna nervous. I'll go up to her room and check on her. We have a bit of time until we depart. You guys should relax. Hey, good work! Heard of your adventure in the Underworld. Heard you helped out King Gilgamesh this time. Thanks. On behalf of the citizens of Uruk, we are grateful. You know, when this embassy was first made, we were all disgusted, questioning what good outsiders could possibly do. But we were fools for that. We thought that we should do something to repay you all for what you've done. We talked it over in the market, and then next thing you know, well, here we are. I know it's a bit rowdy right before your departure, but we wanted to see you guys off. Oh, a handshake. That's a handshake. The thing Gabriel and the others are always doing. I'll do it too. Let me shake your hand. I'm part of the operation, but this is my event celebration. You guys never cease to amaze me, like that case with the 100 crocodiles living in the river. Nah, that's nothing compared to them getting rid of the beehive at our place. I panicked, thinking that it was the end of the world. It was quite a swarm of bees that made the room dark as night. When Mash charged at the end with her shields at the ready, what a shock it was for me. From the bee's venom, that is. Hey, did we talk about Gabriel transporting the ale? We haven't. Then listen up. It was amazing. The three varieties from Isin, Uma, and Girsu all got mixed up with no labels and we couldn't tell them apart. It'd take 3 days to sort it out, but their flavor would be lost. Thus, when these folks use their sharp wits, everyone's coming up one after another to greet us. Makes me happy, but also a bit sad. Previous singularities were journeys, but this time we stayed in one place for a long time. It almost feels as if everyone is celebrating us as citizens of Uruk. Well, we went through a lot. Yes, I'd have liked to clean up in the end. Huh? Flo? Oh! I see. Senpai, there's apparently someone outside, and that person is debating whether or not to enter. Let's go see who it is. Excuse me, do you have something for the embassy? Oh, I'm so glad. This is the Chaldean Embassy. Flo! Senpai, this old lady's eyes. As you can see, my old age has taken its toll on my eyesight. I didn't think I'd ever walk outside again, but I came here and wanted to give thanks one last time. Thanks, you say? You mean to us? Yes, that's right. To the little girl. The little girl that treated me really well. I'm rather stubborn, you see. I kept my flower shop open, pretending not to hear my family's opposition. Yes, just formality. I couldn't be at the storefront. I couldn't attract customers. My grandchildren were so kind for bringing those flowers to me. All I did every day was to let them wilt. But that little girl came to help me out. Sometimes these blind eyes can feel the light. The past few days, I felt like I was young again. Then I too was hit by that illness. I thought I was going to die until yesterday. My family had given up. They tried to let me depart. I accepted it, thinking I lived long enough. But that girl clung to my body. This lady is still alive, so don't bury her, she said. That must be why. I was about to disappear in the underworld, but I started to feel like I could live a bit longer. When I woke up, she was right at my side. I touched her face for the first time then, and I was so surprised. I didn't know she was so beautiful. Such a waste to hide it under cloth. I told her that she would become the most beautiful girl in town, and that she should keep her head up. but I really am getting old. I should have at least given her a floral headpiece. So today I came out by myself. I wanted to give this to her to say thanks for everything. Oh, that's precious. Understood. Thank you. We'll make sure Anna gets it. Good. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad. You sound like a kind girl too. That girl was quiet, awkward, and timid. But you folks nearby, I'm sure she had a lot of fun. We hope so too. Yes. That make us happy. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for being kind to Anna. I'm sure she was happy to meet someone like you too. You think so? Well, my long life was worth living. Even though I'm an old woman whose time is almost up, I was able to help someone else again. That's precious. That's sweet. So yeah, Gilgamesh wanted to throw down a little bit before we actually head to the battlefront. And we'll pick this back up once we get to the next arrow for the next boss fight. Like I said, it's going to be arrow number 5. So we'll come back in just a little bit, and we'll have that boss fight ready to go.
Lost, like the hope in the battle we fought, through the cold.